response was recorded on the 22nd of October 1987. Medium, Leslie Flint. Oh, yeah, okay.
The recording button.
Yeah, I've switched it on. I didn't hear anything.
No. Yes. This was something, Leslie.
Yeah, I just saw a light before.
You must have good ears. I can't.
Well, we thought we heard something a little while
saw a
ago.
light before he spoke.
Hello, Mickey.
Come on, Mickey.
It seemed to come more from from my. It seemed to come more from away from.
Hello, Mickey.
Hello, Mickey.
What'd you say?
We didn't
Mickey.
hear.
He said it's you.
It's you.
It's
Who's
Wixie,
you?
Mickey.
Who's you? A whole lot of yous. Yeah.
Can you hear what I say?
Yes,
we can hear you.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure if you can hear me.
Yes, you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear that bit.
Yeah. Yes, you're quite clear.
What was he on about?
He
Oh.
says he can.
Mickey.
He's going deaf, he said.
It's what?
He's going deaf.
You ask him if he wants a quid.
And that he said to
He says you have.
Ask Leslie if he wants a quid, he said.
We said it.
Yeah, I bet he'd be surprised.
Made us less tense, hasn't it?
That's
It
right.
depends on
I like people to be happy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like people to be down in the dumps like.
Yeah.
But he is getting a bit deaf, ain't he? Because he's getting old.
No, not so much.
Not doing so bad.
Yeah, well, he's no chicken now, is he?
No, it's lovely.
Because I've been with him over what? God, love us, I don't know. Getting on for 50 years, ain't it? Because he was a young one then.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's changed a bit for the better.
Oh, Becky.
Well, he was never bad, but you know, well, old age teaches you a few things, I expect. I never had to get old, thank God. Can you hear?
Yeah. Oh, not half.
Yeah.
Not half. We ain't got 12 ears.
I often come and see you. I've been to your little group
Oh, have you? Good.
and the
Good.
healing work and all that.
Yeah. How we doing, Mickey?
Slow but sure, mate.
Slow but sure. Good. We thought the trumpet moved 3/4 of an inch, didn't you, Arthur?
Yeah.
Tell Mickey.
Yeah, well, I'm quite sure if you stick it out, you'll get results eventually. The power's there, and at times it's very, very strong.
Are you going to tell Mickey about that bell, Arthur?
What?
That bell.
Oh,
Oh, the bell, tinkle bell.
Arthur's
Yeah.
fixed one up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And make a stand for it and everything.
You stick it out, it takes time, but it'll work out.
Yeah.
How are you, Keith?
I'm alright, Mickey.
'Cause you can't sit often, can you?
No, I try to when I can, but very busy these days and I can't always fit it in, unfortunately, but I'm sure
Well,
things
I
will
hope that
improve.
things have changed so that you can be more regular.
Well, I believe a lot of changes have occurred so that I can sit.
Well, you wait, you'll see. Things will work out, mate. There's a lot of power and energy and vitality and spiritual realisation. I mean, I wish I knew how to put it proper in words like, but I can tell that there's a lot of work being done, and I'm quite sure you'll all make progress in various ways, really.
Yes.
But can you hear what I say?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a case, isn't she, Auntie? Is.
Auntie.
You!
Oh, I know what you mean when you say I'm a bit of a case. I don't know what you mean by a bit of a case. A case of soap or a case of...
How is the move going to affect you, Mickey?
Do what?
How is the move going
Well, I
to
don't
affect
suppose
you?
it made much odds to me, will it?
No.
I mean, after all said and done, the place in itself is not of any consequence to me. I mean, if he's there and the power has been with him, I'll be able to carry on if he wants to. I hope he will. I don't want to pack up yet.
No. No, we shall follow him to Hove.
He got a laughing.
Yes.
Oh, this won't get the baby new frock. Hold on.
Oh, dear.
He's full of it, isn't he, today?
Mm.
Yeah. He likes
It's
to
quite
hear us
clear
laughing.
now.
Yeah.
I say, Leslie,
Hmm?
he likes to hear us laughing, doesn't he?
Hmm.
It's, he
Well,
says
it won't
it.
take Mickey long to get there, will it?
No, it won't.
Do what?
I say it won't take you long to get to Leslie's new house.
Well, 'cause you know what mediums are like, don't you? They're all right as far as they go. I mean, I'm lucky, really. I could have done a lot worse.
Oh, you would now.
You gotta laugh it, but you have to say, sometimes keep them in place.
Oh, do you?
Oh yes, 'cause they get obstructors.
Oh,
Obstructors.
yeah, I know.
Oh dear, I don't think I so like that.
No, we do the work. You have patience. We do the rest, like you lot in your group. You stick it out, we'll get through eventually.
Yeah,
I was there, you know.
yeah. Oh, we sometimes get a lot alike, don't we?
Yes, we do, yeah.
That answer. And let the room quite light up. Faces and
If you want to ask anything, you know, if there's anything I could do like special, like, you've only got to ask and I try my best.
Oh,
Don't all shout.
no, don't all shout at
Mickey,
once.
Well,
Anne and I have a child in spirit.
yes, I know.
Could you send our love?
Yes, of course, but wait a minute, said old tight cock.
Oh, that would have been my time to ask, wouldn't it? Keith,
Sorry?
if anything comes through about yours, I want to know if there's about Len's and mine too.
Hmm.
If there is. Past Lennon. What's happening?
Alan. Alan. Alan.
Alan,
Alan.
speak up, whoever it is.
Who's that speaking?
Alan, he said.
Alan, yes. Alan who? Do you want some of us, Alan? Yeah,
We can hear you.
Very faint. Come on, we help you. If we answer it, it will let us if it helps them.
Thanks very much. I say thanks very much.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, you're welcome.
Right.
In the circle.
Uh,
I've been coming to your circle.
Oh, you've been to the circle?
You know, I died very sudden.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and,
And did we help you?
yeah, you know.
Oh, lovely.
I was killed on my motorbike.
You got killed on your
Yeah,
motorbike?
I've been
Alan?
Alan.
Yeah.
to your circle.
Yeah.
It helped me a lot in the early days. Just wanted you to know. I appreciate everything.
Oh, we want to help. That's why we're there.
I hope one day I'll be able to come and speak.
Oh, I hope so,
I
Alan.
like that very much.
Yeah.
They all reckon we'll
Yeah.
manage eventually.
Yeah, we hope so. That was wonderful. wasn't
Alan,
it?
what's your other name?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Pat, ask him again.
What is your other name?
Well,
Wilmot.
Alan
Alan
Wilmot.
Wilmot.
that's all right. You don't know me.
Oh,
Except in I was attracted. In fact, I was brought to your meetings. I wasn't, you know, I didn't quite know what had happened exactly. But I'm very grateful for all the help I've had. You've got some wonderful people helping you.
Oh, good.
You have many people who come, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if you hear.
Yes, we can
we
hear. You can hear. Sister Maria?
I have been standing here, you know,
Yeah.
waiting, you know,
Yes.
for opportunity. Many souls come, many of them you know, many you don't know, huh? But all come in love. When you sit together, we are there.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
I wish you could see, I wish you could know more, huh?
Yes.
But the circle has great promise, you know. We have great hope of it. You must not lose heart, huh?
No.
Just a moment. A little girl here,
A little girl? Oh, a little girl.
very sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Is she?
Oh,
Oh, it's Lillian.
Lillian.
I hear. I talk to you.
Is that Lillian?
Hello, Lillian.
Tell about the bell, Arthur.
I have been waiting
Yeah,
for a chance to come and talk to you.
yeah.
What was that you say?
Arthur, tell her about the bell you've made her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have
I
you
know.
seen it?
Yes, and I hope to ring it.
Yeah.
I ring it.
Oh, we haven't heard it yet.
But I ring it. I try.
You
Yeah.
can.
And one day I make it loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been bought specially for you.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
And ribbon.
Ribbon.
And ribbon.
Yeah.
Ribbon.
Ribbon. And now then.
Bow.
Oh,
A bow.
A
A bow.
A bow.
You wait. You see.
Oh.
I do it. I will. I make you jump.
Oh. and how will you make us jump with a bow?
Ring the bell. Make you jump.
Tingle,
Yeah.
tingle, little bell.
Yeah.
I
But you said
make the
something
bell
about ribbon.
tingle. Yeah.
Are you going to sing for us?
Oh, I don't know.
No. Well, we're pleased to hear you.
Yeah, we love
We
it.
keep seeing you.
Jesus bids us shine like a clear blue light. You in your small corner, me in mine. How does that one go?
Jesus bids us shine with a clear, pure light, like a little candle.
Yes, like a little
Candle burning in the night.
I love you.
I love you. We love you.
Ah, dear, oh dear. I do wish I could speak nice.
Oh,
But
you
I
do.
try,
You do.
And I love you all. And I do help you. And I will tinkle, tinkle, tinkle bell.
And you'll speak to. You'll come and speak
Yes,
to us
you
one
must
day.
wait a bit more. But we'll manage it, we will. You wait and see.
Thank you, Lillian. That was lovely, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it
That's
was.
a little girl.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yes.
little girl?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and it was a very interesting story.
Yes, very lovely little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
she's
colours
lovely.
now.
Oh, is she?
That's all right as far as I'm concerned, but you can do that
Oh,
now.
it's just.
Can you know hear what I see?
Yes, you can hear.
I've been standing here waiting for an opportunity to get seen. It's me, it's Jock. Can you know he?
Yes.
I've been very anxious for it to realise that we're very much around you now. You know the subtle way of greet over that. You must no lose heart. Can you hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
The power is very strong at times. One of these days the drummer will go round and round and you'll hear. We'll do our bass. The power is very good. You had a wee break.
Pardon?
Wee break.
A wee break in the circle.
Did you have a break?
Well, we've never stopped the circle, have we?
No.
No, we've never stopped the circle. But
Public.
I haven't been for a few
No,
weeks.
Pat hasn't been able to come for about 3 weeks, and of course Anne and Keith.
You dropped down in number.
Pardon?
You dropped down in number.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'll be back
yeah.
again now.
Aye. That makes-
No, we've never stopped, Jock.
No, I didn't mean that you stopped the saddle, but you had a break with 2 or 3. Couldn't make it now.
No, they've gone to live elsewhere. They've gone to live in another district.
Aye.
Yeah, Anne and Keith have gone to live in another district.
Aye, but they're doing all right in their own way. Slow but sure.
Can't
There's
hear
a
you,
lot
Jock.
of power there too. But the power varies, you know, from time to time. That's bound to be. Anyway, we're happy about things as they are. Don't get depressed.
No. And they said not to have any more sitters, didn't they? Last time.
No, they don't want you to have any new people.
No, but
They say it's
said
better to be small in number.
Yeah, we are quite
But
small
it's
now.
all right as it is.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we accept that.
You like chocolate, love?
Chocolate.
Oh.
Who, me, Mickey?
Yeah, stuffing yourself
Yes,
with
I've just been
chocolate.
eating some.
Oh.
How did you
Are you
know?
stuffing yourself in the
I
bowl?
saw you. You got that great big bleeding bar of chocolate. Really tucking in, are you? I can't help laughing. Yeah, I mean, in the old days I used to have any bar of ice cream. A long time ago that was. Do you like gobstoppers?
I love everything.
Yeah, I bet you do. I used to have gobstoppers.
Lillian, did
And
you?
they changed colour, you know, you
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about how to look.
And you can't
Sitting
speak
in
the
the room
word.
watching it.
I'm going back a long time though, and things have changed, have they? You're a bit of a case, love, ain't you?
Am I? Oh, I don't
I
know.
couldn't help
don't
laughing
know.
at you, they're stuffing yourself with that chocolate.
It was only a small bar. I was hungry. I didn't have any breakfast this morning.
Do you like chocolate then?
Well, I do, but try not to eat too much. I bought it on Paddington Station.
Well, does that make it special then?
I was so hungry, I thought I must eat something.
Well, good luck to you, I don't mind, why not? As long as you're happy, girl.
Anyway, I've bought your photograph.
You done what?
I've bought your photograph. I'm going to take it home, have it framed.
Oh, that picture he
yes,
had done.
Yes.
Of course, that was taken by a bloke years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, he was a very nice fellow, because he kicked the bucket.
Yes.
He's over here now, you know.
Yes.
He's quite pleased with it though.
Yes, I love it.
Because it was a good likeness of me when I was on your side, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Bob's here.
Yes.
Bob,
Me?
Very quiet.
who's it for? You mean Bob over there or over here? We've got Bob here.
It's for me.
Somebody named Bob, I think.
Coming
Don't you?
through maybe.
It does, yeah, sounds like
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Robert.
Yes, yes.
it. You?
Hello.
Hello, Miyoko?
I don't know if I can manage. I just wanted you to know I'm seeing.
Yes, dear.
Hello, darling.
Hello, dear. Speak up.
Oh, I've been very worried about you.
Well, I'm all right.
You've not been too well,
No, that's true.
and you've been very depressed.
That's true.
I don't like you being depressed.
I don't
I
like...
suppose you can't help it,
No.
but I do try. Every time you come, I try to do something.
I know that.
I wish I could come and give you a kiss,
I wish you could
but
too.
I want you to be happy.
Yes,
I
dear.
don't want you to be depressed.
Yes, dear.
I suppose you can't help it, Ron.
No.
Hello.
Hello, dear. You're doing well. Keep talking. Keep on talking, dear. You're doing very well. I can hear you and I'm all right. Try some more, Miyoko. Miyoko? Miyoko, can you try a little more, please? Can you speak a little more, dear?
I've been before when you had all your friends. I remember them, most of them anyway, when you were here.
Is that still you, Miyoko?
Hello.
Hello?
Of course, I'm still trying, but I'm not quite sure whether you can hear me.
Yes.
Hello, darling.
Hello, dear. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I just want you to be happy.
Yes.
You worry me at times.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can't help it, darling. But you're so down in the... You know, I get very concerned about you. But you're... Well, one day you'll be with me. Hello?
Hello, dear. I can hear you. I'm listening. I don't want to talk when you're talking, but I can hear you. I'm listening, quietly. Keep talking if you can. Keep talking, Miyoko. Keep trying, dear.
I don't want you to think that I haven't tried. I do try, do my utmost to make contact with you, but there are times when I find it very difficult. I don't like you being disheartened or disappointed. Just want you to know that even if I'm not able sometimes to speak, I'm around.
Yes.
I'm very much with you when you're upstairs, and when you go back I should be on the plane.
Yes.
You know, wherever you go, time and distance mean nothing to me. I can be with you whenever I choose, and I'm with you constantly.
Yes, that's
And
good.
You know, you've only got to send out your thoughts, which you're doing all the time anyway.
Yes,
I'm there, you know.
yes, dear.
Don't think of me as miles away,
No.
because I'm not. Can you hear me?
Yes, dear, you're doing very
Well,
well.
I don't know. You say I'm doing very well, but I don't know whether I am doing as well as perhaps I would wish, but I can only say that I speak as well as I can,
It's very
as
good.
clearly as I can.
No, it's very good.
But it's most odd. One has to concentrate, or in a way which I can't even describe,
Yes.
and then I begin to make contact. But I always feel as if, I don't know what it is, but I always feel that I ought to do so much better by now. But
No, you're doing very well.
Yes, you always say this, but I never feel satisfied. I always feel, oh dear, I should do so much better. And I get disheartened with myself. I
No.
suppose I shouldn't.
Well, Miyoko, I don't like to talk when you're talking. That's why I'm quiet. I like to get your voice on tape so I can play it over and over. That's why I'm quiet. But really, you do very well. You were such a shy little thing when you were here, and I think you do very, very well.
I was never one of those who, well, you know, was never very forward, was I?
No, that's right.
That scarf comes in useful.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm referring to?
I think that scarf maybe that, well, there's a scarf that Bert gave me, that one.
Well, I think it was very kind of him to give you that scarf.
Yes,
and
it
I'd
was.
like you to tell him that I appreciate his gesture.
Yes, I
and
will.
that it's come in very useful. And with the weather as it is, especially at times, make sure you use it.
Yes.
You mustn't take chances.
No.
And you know, I wish you'd got a warmer coat. You go around, you know, in a way which really you shouldn't.
I know that. I'll be more careful, Miyoko. I will.
Well, you did get slippers.
I did get the slippers, yes, I
Thank
did.
goodness me. Times I've been concerned about you, going around with those filthy, dirty old slippers. At last you bought yourself a decent pair.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know you need me to look after you.
Well, I always
don't
did.
know how you manage. Well, you don't, really. You don't manage without me. You just make the best of things as best you can.
Yes,
But you
Miyoko.
know, I realise now I ruined you.
No, you
I
didn't.
waited on your hand and foot. You never did hardly anything. You always depended on me.
Yes.
Now you begin to realise what you've lost.
I know what
But
I've
you
lost.
haven't really lost me.
That's-
The only thing is I can't go out and do things and buy slippers and things, but
Yes.
I can keep on at you until you do something.
I know.
Which I intend to do.
Good.
Because you're not looking after yourself as well as you should.
Well, I'll do better. I will.
Now, I've heard this one before. You do not
Have a
seem to
wife.
know how
That's
to
right.
look after yourself,
Yes.
which is a great pity, because, you know, you should take care. I mean, you can't afford to be laid up and ill.
No.
Who's going to look after you?
I know
You
that.
haven't got me there to do it, you know.
I know that.
I will run around and do all I can for you, but the point is that I can't do it in a sense from this side, can I?
No, you can't, Miyoko.
I don't know what to make of you, Robert. You don't improve with age, do you?
Well, what can I
Rough
say,
cup of wine.
Miyoko? I know that.
But I love you.
I love
I'll
you.
always love you. And I always want you to know that. But I do wish you'd take more care of yourself and look after yourself. You let yourself go. I don't like to see that, you know.
Yes, Miyoko, I know you
And
don't.
as well, you have tried to tidy up a bit, but it
Yes.
still looks a mess.
Yes, oh dear. I thought it looked better, Miyoko. I think it does look a little better anyway.
You only did that because you knew I might be coming through to talk to you.
Yes, oh my.
And those things you've got
Yes,
all tied up and put away.
yes.
A lot of things which, well, are so much to do with our life together.
That's true.
Oh, well, what can I say to you? Satan, I love you. And all I want is you to be as happy as circumstances will allow.
I know that.
But you know, you do let yourself go.
Yes, I know
And I
that.
don't like to see it, you know.
I know that.
But you are sleeping a bit better, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Much better.
I'm with you at night sometimes.
Mm.
You know, sometimes you come over here, we're together. I only wish you could realize that. I wish you could remember I think well, perhaps it would make you depressed because you'd want to be here with me all the time, but we are together a lot when you are asleep. I don't think it's possible to understand how you can leave the old body behind and be over here with me, for instance. Oh, I wish you could remember. It might help you a bit. And yet you might get discontented.
Yes, I don't remember it really, Miyoko, but sometimes I kind of have like a dream of you, and maybe that's the same thing.
Oh, it depends on what you mean by a dream.
Well,
the dream is often the reality.
Yes, but you're right. I probably would be discontented because I do want to be with you, of course, permanently. That might be true. If I remembered it, that might be true. Miyoko?
I don't know, darling. I just want your happiness above all else. That's the one thing that I want. And I know that you'll never be really happy while we're separated like this. Well, we shall be together eventually, and you must look forward to that, which I know you do. Don't be unhappy on my account. I want you to be happy. I know you can't help yourself in a way, but I get so desperately anxious to help you. I wish I could do something really that would make you sit up and take notice. I have tried to appear before you, more often than not, you know. And one day I thought I'd nearly accomplished it. I was standing right beside you. You were in bed, and I thought, well, perhaps you will see me, but I don't think you did. I think you sensed me.
Yes.
But didn't see me.
Very often I do think I sense you, Miyoko. I haven't seen you yet, to be honest, but there are many times when I'm thinking about you and suddenly I seem to sense you. And I think you must be there and there's some kind of rapport between us.
I suppose I ought to go. I mustn't stay too long.
Well,
Other people,
yes,
see.
I know that, Miyoko. I agree with you.
Why don't you come and talk to me on your own? Then I wouldn't feel conscious of taking up a lot of the time.
I see.
You see, when there are other people, I suppose it applies not only to me, but applies to all of us. You know, somebody else might want to say something.
Yes.
And I don't feel that well, in any case, you can't always say what you'd like to say, really, can you?
Yes, that's true, Miyoko.
I don't mean that unkindly, of course, but, you know, I don't know whether it's possible, but if we could just talk together, I don't know whether it's possible, but if it can be arranged. But,
Yes.
you know, you have to realize other people.
Yes, we don't want to be selfish. I know
But
that.
I just want you to know, darling, don't worry about me. I'm fine. You look after yourself.
Yes, dear.
You be happy.
Yes, dear.
And don't get depressed on my account.
No, no.
I must go now.
Yes, dear.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
darling.
Miyoko. Goodbye,
God
Miyoko.
bless you, darling.
God bless
A
you.
big kiss for you.
Big kiss for you, Miyoko. I love you with all my heart, Miyoko. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
There are times when it must be very difficult for people to understand. As a matter of fact, when I was on your side, though I didn't make a practice of it, I did sit with mediums. I thought it wisest not to make it common knowledge. During those difficult years, I had one or two interesting experiences, and I was helped in some directions anyway. But of course, you know, it's always very much more difficult for people in positions such as I had to make it public knowledge. You know, I suppose it's to be expected, really, that people should have, to some extent, an illusion about it. I suppose it's extraordinary looking back on time how people really did build up, you know, a picture, an image, which really, quite frankly, was not the reality of the person himself or herself, as it comes to that. It was a very difficult time, but we came through it. And my God, how, and the suffering of untold millions of innocent peoples only person over here who, quite frankly, I probably really, looking back on my life, I didn't ever think to see again. I don't know that I held very strong views in some respects about religion. I suppose automatically one does follow one's parents, one's impressions and ideas that have been set into one's head from infancy. But I do now know, above all else, that life continues. Death is not the end. In a way, it's the biggest illusion of the lot. The reality of self, the reality of the spirit within that can overcome. You know, it was the spirit of the British people that overcame the evils of Hitler and the rest. Of course, there were others also very much concerned and very much caught up with the struggle against evil. But I think, looking back in your world now, I can't help feeling great sadness that there isn't greater understanding between the peoples in high places. You know as well as I do that if it hadn't have been for Russia, I'm not saying we wouldn't have won the war, but I think it would have been carrying on for a much longer period. The Russian people were magnificent, and it saddens me, indeed as it does everyone else here, to see the animosity, to see the situation which has arisen over the last few years, whereas a hand of brotherhood should have been stretched so that the world would indeed have been a much happier and a much safer place. But there you are. Politics, I realize only too well how through fear, as much as anything, mistakes are made on all sides. We're very concerned. I'm very concerned, particularly in regard to the situation in your world in the Middle East, and of course the old question of Ireland, which has never diminished, indeed it worsens. There are various things that I might say, but I don't think it would be very, at this point in your time, advisable. But I just want you to know that many of us here on this side of life are deeply involved and concerned about your world. There is so much in your world that causes concern. We only hope there will be a greater and a better understanding between America and Russia. That seems to me the beginning of some solution that could bring about eventual peace and tranquility of spirit. But of course, we are very, very concerned about the Middle East. And I don't want to start making promises, but I can tell you there will be something happen in the Far East which will perhaps not come altogether as a surprise, but will be the beginning of something which could bring about a greater and more peaceful situation in the time that lies ahead. But you know, unfortunately, you're not dealing altogether with rational people. They're very irrational, very stupid, if I may so say. But there will be a suddenness and there will be a transformation which will come about through something that happens. I'm not prophesying a war. In fact, if I'm prophesying at all, in the opposite direction. I will say this, that what looks as if one is on the brink is not necessarily so. There will come about circumstances which will change the whole aspect of things in the Middle East. Anyway, I haven't come here to talk politics. I know that you, dear people, come together in the hope of developing the power of spirit which is latent dormant within, as indeed it is all peoples. I wish you well. You've got some jolly good friends, some wonderful helpers here, and you've got the spirit to succeed and the desire to serve and to help. That is the vital thing above all else, the desire to be of service. And the only way to achieve anything of any value is to forget yourselves in loving service one to the other. You know, one comes up against all manner of kind of people in your world who are searching in a way, probably very sincerely, wanting to know more about themselves. Well, I think if you're less concerned about yourself, that's when you start to make spiritual progression. Leave self alone, let it find its own level, and gradually you'll open up your consciousness to the reality of life, spiritual and, in a sense, while still on earth, material. I understand the problems only too well some of you face. Life isn't always easy. It isn't always the way in which you wish it might go individually and sometimes indeed collectively. But you dear people have seen a glimmer of the light of the spirit. Let it burst into a full flame. There's no reason why shouldn't. You're all very sincerely investigating, sincerely endeavouring to be of service, and each one of you will develop to some extent, and the power that you are utilizing will open up in a way which may well surprise you. Don't get disheartened about it. And as for that American fellow,
Yes, sir.
what a lucky man you are to have such a nice little sweet soul to take such an interest in you.
Thank you
I
for
suppose
saying
you do deserve it.
I hope
I
so.
hope so, for your sake.
Is it Oliver?
Sir,
We have great
No, you didn't
desire
want me to say
to
that.
help each one of you. No, good heavens, perhaps I'm not making, I don't know what it sounds like. All I know is that I stand in front of this mechanism, whatever it is, and concentrate my thoughts upon it, and then you hear what I'm trying to convey. Whether it sounds as I once was when on earth, I can't say. That's obviously easier for you to decide. But you know, I did my best, and I got you out eventually of the mire. Well, I don't want to go into all that. You said perhaps the advice.
Is it Churchill?
No,
Is it Mr. Churchill?
no.
Winston.
Is it Winston?
Of course it's Winston.
Oh, good.
Is it Winston
Oh,
Churchill?
really?
I thought it was Oliver.
Oh,
I've been standing here
Oh, yeah.
ever since you came into this
I
room.
thought it wasn't Oliver.
And I thought, well, if it's possible,
Yeah,
I will manifest.
yeah.
It's not as easy as one might think.
No.
But
It's
of
wonderful
course
to
I
hear
can't tell,
Yeah.
as well as you can
oh,
tell,
it's
how I'm managing, but I
Yeah.
just want you all to know
Yeah.
that we send all our love, all our blessings, and carry on the wonderful work of the Spirit.
Yeah.
Be of good heart, don't get down, don't get depressed.
Mm.
These things take time.
Yeah.
And what a lucky man that fellow is.
Thank you,
That
sir.
American chap.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you,
God
sir.
bless. I'm fine, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.
Oh,
I thought it wasn't Oliver, didn't you,
No, it
Leslie?
didn't sound the same, did it?
No, every now and again there was something similar,
Yeah.
but it was when he said he'd seen mediums, but he didn't make it obvious because of his position. Well,
Yeah.
Oliver, of course, did make it clear.
Yeah.
Sir Oliver. No, he told us to call him Oliver.
Yes, I know.
It was Sir Oliver, as you call him, that brought Mr. Churchill.
Oh, fancy.
Because they knew each other, you see.
Yes, it is.
And
Yeah.
of course he doesn't make a point of coming very often, but
No, no.
he was very anxious to get through. Because
yeah.
you see, I don't know, I don't want to give you a wrong impression or boost you up like and all that.
No.
But you see, you people, you haven't any axes to grind. You're all in the work together
Yeah.
to help and improve the reality of life
Yeah.
after death
Yeah, we
and
hope
to
we
comfort
do.
and to heal people.
Yeah.
And you give yourselves in that way in your development. And
Yeah.
that's why you attract people that really can be of service and help.
Yeah.
You see, you make a good group.
Mm. Yeah. People
that's
with
lovely.
knowledge that they can impart. Yeah. I thought there was a difference.
Yeah.
Well, because we all have to use the same mechanism.
Yeah.
And you have to accept that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can assert your personality
Yeah.
and you get over much better. You
Yeah.
see, I've been doing it for a long time and
Yeah.
I can get over much better than some people.
Yeah, but there was just a slight difference in the way
Right.
in the way he spoke than from Oliver Large. You know, I mean, and I kept thinking, no, it isn't. And
It
yet there was
must be
just
very
an
difficult.
intonation that was the same.
Of course, this is the problem.
Someone.
Yes.
Hello?
So many people.
Ellen Terry.
I've been standing, listening, and I am so pleased that you were able to get a contact with Winston. He does not make a habit
No,
coming through.
never heard of him before.
And I think that he was anxious, very much so today. Of course, we are all concerned with the state of your world,
Mhm.
but there is for him, I suppose, a very special interest
Mm.
because of the position he once held
Mm.
and the work that he did during his lifetime.
Mm.
You know, he was an extraordinary character. I think that he must have been very close recently, that he's so anxious to link up with you.
Mm.
I think he is very concerned at the moment about the trouble in Iran
Mm.
and in places in that area, in the Gulf, you know.
Yes,
But
yes.
he seems very hopeful,
Mm.
as if something is
Mm.
going to
Sounds
happen
nice.
which will clarify and nullify a lot of the unpleasantness. I think he knows more than he's prepared to say, but anyway, time will tell. Well, I just wanted you to know that we all send our love and blessings, of course, and carry on the circle. Don't get distressed or disappointed,
No.
and you will get results. It's just a matter of waiting patiently,
Yeah.
and it takes time.
Yeah.
It's lovely to talk to you, and
It's
since
lovely
I
to
may
meet you.
not have an opportunity to come for quite a while,
No.
I want you to know that not only I, but all of us here will be very much with you during the coming months. We may not be able, perhaps, to speak like this, but know that we're there. The power is there, and there's no reason why that sooner or later we shall manifest in a way which will give you absolute assurance on a physical level.
Mhm.
Just be patient. Anyway, bless you. I have to go.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Oh, it's on there.
Hmm?
Lovely one.
Yes, yeah. Wonderful, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Arthur?
Yeah, wonderful.
Pat? Yeah. Pat? Yeah,
Arthur.
Arthur.
Hello?
It's your father, see?
Hello?
I want to speak to Arthur.
Arthur, it's
Yeah,
Dad.
tell me what
He
it's
wants
like.
to speak to Arthur.
Yeah, he can't hear you, he's deaf. Can you speak up a little bit?
I want to speak to Arthur.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
He's dead.
He's dead.
Hello, Dad.
Speaking, just wanted you to know I'm here. Give
Oh, that's
you all
lovely.
my love and all my blessings.
Yeah.
Carry on with the good work. We'll
Okay.
get through one of these days, boy. Can
Yeah.
you hear me, the pair of you?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
hear you.
yes, I hear you now.
How you go?
Oh, not too bad now. We've been to work. we've been out to work, so I feel a lot better now.
That's good, as long as you're all right.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, I'm never far from your mother, and all of us send our love, you know that.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jack's here.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
It's good, it's before your time, almost.
Yes.
You're on your lad then.
I'm glad he's with you.
We're all together now, glad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take care of yourself, God bless.
God
Bye-bye.
bless you. God bless. Thanks for coming.
Are you deaf then, mate?
Well, yeah, I never brought me hearing thing
That's
today.
what old Les wants, one of them there machine things.
Yeah.
Stick in your ear hole, then he can hear.
You can get tiny ones, Leslie, can't you? Can't see.
Don't you?
No, you believe so.
Oh, he's funny, he is. He'll hear what he wants to hear, I bet.
Really?
Yeah, Arthur's like that a little bit, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I suppose when you ask him for some money for shopping, he don't hear.
He can't hear me, no.
Yeah.
Thing is, Mickey,
What?
if he goes out, he never takes his money or his chequebook with him. I have to.
Why is that then?
Well, he always leaves this at home.
That's choice,
Hey, he's in love, ain't he, really? You know, you make me laugh, though. People are funny. You're all right, you two.
Yeah.
Your little friend, she's quiet.
Lynn.
Lynn's you.
Lynetta!
That's me.
Lynn!
Yes.
How are you, Linny?
I'm fine, Mickey, thank you. How are you?
What can I do for you, Linny?
Is Dad there again today?
Do what?
Is Dad there again today?
I expect he is. I don't know. There's such a crowd.
Can I speak to him if he's there, Mickey?
Hello, Lynn.
Hello?
Asking after me.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I just want you to know I'm here.
Hello?
Just my love.
Is that Dad?
Yeah, all my love.
Give you all my love too, Dad.
God bless.
How are you?
God bless.
All right.
Good.
Fine.
I can
Take
hear
care.
you.
God bless. All the best. All the best.
All the best, Dad, to you. Can you tell me anything? You still there, Dad? Hello? Dad?
Keep talking, he might come to
Hello, Dad? Is anyone else there with you? Hello?
There's something happening.
Hello? I can hear you. Who is it?
Annie.
Annie?
Is it Annie?
Do you know anyone called Annie?
Annie.
Yes. Anne.
Yes, I do. That's Annie.
Oh,
And George.
is that my George?
My darling.
Is that my George?
Speak to my ducky. Hello, girl. Hello, darling.
Is that for me,
It's
George?
me, it's George.
Oh,
Watson.
lovely.
Can't you hear me? I'm
Yes.
standing,
Oh.
hoping I get a look in somewhere.
Oh,
All these
thank
people.
you.
I can't tell you, darling, how oh, I wish I could explain it to you, but I don't know how. All I can say is I'm here, and all my love and a big, oh, God bless you, darling.
Oh, and are you happy, George?
I'm all right, no regrets. I'm all right.
Oh, how wonderful.
Don't worry about the past, and remember the good things.
I did try.
I'm all right, no aches, no pains.
Oh,
I'm happy. I want you to be happy.
Oh, I
and
am.
always know that I'm never far from you.
I know
I
that.
come and see you more often than you realise.
Oh, I know that.
And don't get depressed.
I
Try
don't.
not to. All my love and a big kiss for
Oh,
you,
thank
darling.
you.
God bless.
Oh, lovely. Bless you. Oh,
That's
Did he die rather sudden?
well, I wasn't expecting his illness, but I suppose it was sudden, really.
Well, it seems to me
He-
that it must have been very quick at the end.
Yes, it was.
As if there'd
Mickey.
been really no real warning. It
No,
might have been
not
under the
really.
weather, but nobody thought he was that bad.
No, it was a shock to everybody because he was such a robust man, but then suddenly the last 2 weeks he just deteriorated. And he was a wonderful man. He won the George Medal during the war.
He won what?
He won the George Medal during the war.
Oh, he's
He was
got
a
more
wonderful-
medals over him, mate.
No,
they're
but
not.
he was so kind and
Yeah,
brave.
he loved you, all right?
Oh, I know that. We loved each other. And in fact, you know, he was so ill at the end, it was a happy release for me.
Have you got something belonging to him then?
I didn't bring anything up today.
I didn't mean with you.
Oh,
Why is he on about in the left-hand drawer? There's some things in the
Oh.
drawer, and it keeps on about the left, as if you've got some items there connected with him.
yes, naturally. I've got all sorts of little things
Yeah, but he keeps on about a drawer on the left.
on the left,
Yeah, he keeps on repeating it.
but I never. Well, I've certainly got some of these things, and his medal, of course, he was very proud of that. His George
Not a lot
medal.
of power around here, too.
I'm so proud.
You know, I think you two must have been really close.
Oh, we were. Oh, we were. And still, we still are, really.
Did he like chocolate?
Oh, well, you know, I did love him. He was a wonderful
Do what?
man. He was a wonderful man. Everybody loved him.
Yeah,
All
well,
his fellow workers.
I think he
everybody.
must have made quite an impression on people.
Yes, he did. He did.
How's your foot, girl?
Oh, it's much better.
Good, because he just asked me to ask you, because you had some trouble with
Yes,
it.
I
But he
did.
says you seem to be walking much better than
Yes,
you was.
yes. Yes, I'm much better in every way.
Yeah, oh well, that's good for you, mate.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh dear, hold on.
Oh, my
Come on then.
Mickey Mouse.
Because he said Annie, didn't he? That's why.
Ah, dear, oh dear.
Wait and see. Hello? Hello?
Is that Mickey?
Hello? 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 Wicks? Wicks? Hello, is that Len?
Lynn,
Hello, darling.
it's me, Lynn.
Yes, I hear you.
Can't stay. Just
No.
wanted you to know I was here, of course. Give you all my love. Keep your chin up, girl. All my love and a big hug and kiss, and God bless.
Yeah, and God bless you, darling, and thank you for coming to speak
Yeah,
to
I
me.
have to go now.
Yes? Okay, darling.
Where's the power's gone?
Yes, we've done well.
But I do my best.
Oh,
I love
best.
everybody, and keep your chin up,
Yeah.
and God bless, and well, I'll see you soon.
Oh, I'm so.
Well, because you're not coming here yet, but when the time comes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you, Mickey.
Cheer up,
Thank
Keith.
you, Mickey.
Cheer up.
Cheer
I'm not
up,
too
who?
bad.
Oh, that's
Keith.